Welcome back. It is 12:15 on this Tuesday. Meteorologist Damon Matson joining us for another check of our forecast. I have to say, it felt very nice this morning. I went for a run.
Okay.
It felt like the air felt a little crisp. Was I imagining that?
Nope, not at all. It was that fresh air that we finally,
Yes.
when that humidity goes away and it's not just, the air's just sitting there, it just makes a difference.
It makes a world of a difference.
So we got to take advantage because we know it's the DMV in July. It's not going to stay like this, folks. I wish it would, but we got to wait until September and maybe October in some senses there. But yeah, this is a nice change of pace looking out toward the National Cathedral. Sunny skies, and despite the fact that we have started to warm things up, hey, we are continuing to feel very comfortable. Now, there's not a lot of wind out there, I'll say that much, but it is just enough that it's moving things around, and for the most part, those winds are coming out of the northeast. Anytime we get a northerly wind direction, that usually means we bring in that much more comfortable, that drier air down from the north, down from Canada, and it's making a bit of a difference out there today. And like I mentioned, yes, we are starting to jump back toward the 80s. We're already there, especially along and east of I-95 and the district, but it's only in the low 80s. It's not like we're racing off toward the 90s like we have for several days in a row leading up to the start of this week. So that's the nice change of pace we are continuing to enjoy. And our old friend, high pressure, you can see its outline drifting in from Canada there. It's settling in across the northeastern states today. And because it sticks nearby and it's still north of us, we will continue to see plenty of sunshine and very comfortable conditions. So soak it up, folks. Today is the most beautiful day this week. Now, we aren't going to totally cut off this comfortable air tomorrow. It's still going to feel decent out there on your Wednesday. Now, we do start to dial those temperatures up a little bit so that by the time we get to Thursday, we are back into the 90s. That high is going to slide east of us and southerly winds will then take over, which means it's going to quickly start to turn not just hot, but very humid once again. And Friday, it's going to be the most stifling day this week. We may end up with heat advisories in parts of the DMV once again. That's how hot and humid it is going to be over the next few days. Now, as we head toward the weekend, the heat gets cut off, but only because we are going to bring back rain and storm chances. We will get through this week with very minimal rainfall, if any at all, but we will be bringing it back as we get into that weekend. So be ready potentially to adjust those weekend plans. For now, though, hey, whatever you got going on, looking great on this Tuesday. We'll peak those temperatures in the mid 80s for the most part. There will be a few spots, Fredericksburg, Manassas, for example, jumping a little more toward the upper 80s, but with very low humidity, that will feel pretty comfortable. And then overnight tonight, another relatively cool night when you consider that it's July. Most of us fall back into the 60s, lower 60s at that. May stay a little bit closer to 70 around the DC metro, and then we'll just do it all over again on Wednesday with high temperatures peaking back into the middle and upper 80s. And all the while, folks, look at these dew point numbers. Not bad. The rest of this afternoon going into the evening time, we keep them out of the 70s, and that makes all the difference. So again, we're comfortable for the next couple of days. Thursday we heat up. Friday's going to be the worst of that heat and humidity. And then we're looking at increased rain and storm chances Saturday and Sunday.